but they didn't Terra. That's a crit. Okay, my bad. I think that did matter. Let's go. We double crit. Alright, welcome back to ChaosVGC. Today we have the honor to feature a team made by a really good friend, Derek, aka Engine. One of our buddies from the VGC Rocket Hideout. We have a Sun team here with Volcanion. Volcanion takes advantage of both, rain and sun, and with Haze makes it a really nice coverage threat. On top of that, we have the Farigirag that's very offensive. It's more for anti-priority. If you notice, it does not have Trick Room or Imprison. But since we are playing close team sheets, this should be in our advantage. We do have speed control on the Flutter with Icy Wind. We got the Taunt for Amoonguss and the Smurgles. Then you have a quick Walking Wake with the Snarl support, Hydro Steam to hit really hard in the sun, providing dragon coverage both with Raging Bolt and Walking Wake. Let's not forget the clear Amulet Groudon with the awesome Precipice Miss Blades, Big Crash, and high horsepower. So in case of a White Guard, we still have Stab, high horsepower, Terra, Fire. It's just the best Terra to run on Groudon, honestly. So let's try it out and let's see how good we can do with this. We have Tito Daryl with Calyrex Ice, Miraidon, supported by Grimmsnarl, Incineroar, Mystery Urshifu, and Lando. I feel like Flutter Groudon is a great lead here for Taunt, P-Blades. Farigirag is not negotiable in this match. That Foul Play counters the Calyrex, counters the T-Wave spam from Grimmsnarl and Fake Up from Incineroar. And of course we want to bring Volcanion. We have to be smart about our Terra, because Calyrex covers Miraidon so well. So let's just keep that in mind. And then they do have Lando, so if we Terra into Fire, we're weak to Lando. Grimmsnarl Miraidon. Alright. Do we focus down the Miraidon, or do we focus down the Grimmsnarl? What about Moonblast P-Blades? Let's just damage Miraidon. I'm just going all offense here. Light Screen, but they didn't Terra. That's a crit. Okay, my bad. I think that did matter. Let's go. We double crit. That's a back-to-back crit. That's a back-to-back crit. We're not sorry for those, but that's insane. Back-to-back crit. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. They got Lando. What we want to do is taunt here and protect, right? Let's protect. Or should I bring Farigirag from the back? Nah. Let's protect. Let's protect. We're still boosted by the sun, so we're gonna be faster of the Scarf Lando either way. If it's a Scarf Lando. We are seeing a Terra. This is what we want. Terra Water. Cool. No problem. Okay. It's Protect Lando, so we are good. If we taunt Calyrex, next turn we can Icy Wind and double the Lando. Perfect. No Trick Room. Our opponent is having a very bad day. Icy Wind. Let's Terra Fire, Heat Crash here. And then we can focus down on the Calyrex coming up. I'm already thinking on the next turn, I probably want to save Flutter. We don't want to lose Flutter, and we want to time it so that it comes onto... it comes early enough to taunt it again. There we go. Lando is out of commission. Did you Glacial? Yep. Glacial. This is a leftover set. How many turns of taunt? One taunt turn left. 2 Screams. And we have 2 Sun. Let's bring in... We double resist here. Let's just P-Blades. Let's just P-Blades. We don't want to give them a boost. At this point, if they set Trick Room, it's fine. Because it's 2v1. Yeah, you're not doing damage. Shook off the taunt. We're gonna Steam Eruption for the sake of a burn, and we're gonna P-Blaze. It's not over yet. We can still lose. Unless they cancel. So, very bad turn 1, double crit. But I think we had it under control either way. GG's. We are facing Luigi. They have Arceus, Rhydon, Lando, Shimpao, Incineroar, and they have their own Farigirag. That's a sick team. That's a very sick team. I think Flutter plus Groudon lead is very good here. We can always pivot if needed. I can see them trying to do... to be honest, I think their Farigirag is only there as an anti-Trick Room on. I don't think they would actually set Trick Room. That Lando is not gonna like those icy winds. Of course, we want Volcanion. And I think here the Walking Wake should be good. However, for insurance purposes, for the Arceus, if it's Extreme Speed Shadow Claw, it can wall it. So let's save our Farigirag. Yeah, I think Farigirag will give me much more value than the Walking Wake in the end. Alright, we set our sun. They have their Farigirag. Like I said, it's probably an anti-Trick Room Mon. If they want to set Trick Room, that's fine. I think overall we have slower Mons, right? I think Moonblast and P-Blades. Yep, let's do that. If they decide to Volt Switch onto Flutter, that's okay. If they double into Flutter, that's okay. They use up their Terra turn 1. That's good for us. Helping Hand, did you Draco? Flutter is fast. Dazzling Gleam. Oof. That hurt Groudon. Okay. I'm glad I did what I did. Koraidon is out. That was a lot of damage though. That was a ton of damage. Lando. Are you the Scarf Lando? We can Icy Wind. They already used up their Terra. Yeah, let's protect here. Are you the Scarf Lando? We get the Icy Wind off. That's a big chunk. That's a big chunk. Sandsear Storm. Okay, they land on Flutter, but at least we got a drop. Psychic. Okay, we got a drop. Given that Sandsear is super effective against Volcanion, I almost want to just protect and risk Heat Crash here. If it's a Scarf Lando, we might not outspeed even with the speed drop, so I'm going to hope that we do outspeed. Come on. Let us outspeed. Let us outspeed. Yeah, he's still faster. That's not good. Huh. Okay. I'm glad I saved my Terra. We gotta go for Heat Wave. And who is it in the back? Let's just foul play. We can hope for Sansear miss. Even if they miss just one of us. And then we can concentrate on taking out the Farigirag. Come on. Miss, 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 miss. They still land both. That's ridiculous. Lando's so good. Okay. That looked very bad for a moment. But we're coming back. We're coming back. We are back. Who is left? Arceus. Now, what kind of set are you? We have one turn of Sun. Let's take advantage. Shadow Claw. Yeah, if you're Shadow Claw and Extreme Speed, you cannot touch the Farigirag. Life Orb. Do you have another coverage set? Another coverage move? Otherwise, I don't see a point in protecting. We just gotta attack here. Protect, Shadow Claw. Like, what are you doing here? Let's Hyper Voice. Yeah. They can't touch us. It's probably Swords Dance, Shadow Claw. Yeah, they can't touch us. This is why I left Walking Wake behind. They can't touch us. Derek was very smart about having Farigirag in this team. It walls this set. It walls it. There's nothing they can do. GG's. Oh, we are playing against Sun. Sun versus Sun. And they have Tailwind plus Fake Out support. This is a Flutter game for sure. They're gonna set Sun for sure, 100%. We can lead, I feel like, both of them. I can swap in Farig from the back. Let's think about this. We got Shimpao. The only reason I want Farigirag is to stop Encore or Fake Out / Sucker Punch. But then that means I have to sacrifice someone else. So let's do this. Volcanion. We're gonna leave Walking Wake behind, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I really want Volcanion on these battles. Groudon. Okay. This is most likely a clear amulet. It's gotta be a clear amulet on one of these two, Koraidon or Groudon. I feel like they would put it on Koraidon over Groudon. That's probably an Assault Vest Groudon. That's Icy Wind and Protect. Okay. Tailwind. So it's not Assault Vest. What do we want to do here? I feel like Icy Winding again, but then Encore, right? Did we bait it in? They spent a turn of Tailwind already. Icy Wind is not going to... yeah, see, Encore. Icy Wind is not going to knock out Whimsicott. It shouldn't. I don't want to give them the opportunity to bring in someone from the back. So clearly, Icy Wind did not drop them. We can waste one more turn. I don't see an issue with Icy Winding, but at the same time, let's cover ourselves there. I don't want to get rid of Whimsicott just yet. I don't want both of their restricteds on the board under Tailwind. We want to get rid of Whimsicott next turn. Very good. They double connect. That hurt. Okay. Whew. They should have one Tailwind up. Yep. Let's get rid of their Whimsicott. T-Blades. Hyper Voice? Psychic Noise. I could Psychic Noise here, but if they switch in Shempao, it'll be an issue. Or Ensign. So let's just Hyper Voice. Yeah. Ensign. Koraidon. Oh, I should have Psychic Noise. That was risky of them. You crash. I'm not sure if it mattered, but here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if that mattered. Tailwind Peter. Are they bringing Whimsicott back? They are. Given that we got rid of Groudon, I'm okay Terraing Fire now. We can... If we get Encored onto P-Blades, that's fine. Actually, let's do that. And Heat Wave. What are they gonna do? Tailwind and then try to Encore us? So let's not protect here. Let's just give them attacks. Yeah, Tailwind. Koraidon did not Terra. Collision Course. That's neutral either way. That took half. Koraidon. Keyblade missed. Heat Wave. I was gonna say, you better not miss that. No more sunlight. Who's in the back? Alright, so here's the scenario. They lost the sunlight boost, but now we have Ruin. Tablets of Ruin in play. We can protect. They're both going to resist. I feel like Steam Eruption KOs Koraidon though. We need to KO Koraidon first. They protect the POW. I'm hoping they targeted Groudon, which they did. Alright, now do we KO? Yes! Let's go! Volcanion! Let's not miss moves here. Heat Crash. Steam Eruption is technically optimal here. And we have a chance to burn. What Terra are you? Stellar? Ghost? Stellar. Yep, makes sense. Sacred Sword. Clutch. It's Life Orb. Goodbye, kitty. Let's go. Clearly, we have the better Sun team. Volcanion came in clutch here. That's Steam Eruption. Clutch. We're going up against a Miraidon team, but this is technically more of a Sun team. You got your Lilligant with Torkoal, Eruption Shenanigans, you got Lando, you have Iron Hands, and Miraidon. I think here we want Flutter. We probably want Volcanion up front for Sleep Powder immunity. We'll bring Groudon in the back. And who do I want as my last mod? It's possible that they want to set Trick Room, but at the same time, do they? I don't have a way to hit Lando outside of Draco Meteor with Bolt. Maybe Walking Wake. I don't see big benefit in bringing Farigirag here. They have 2 terrains, which is kind of interesting. Psychic Terrain is gonna override, so they can go Trick Room. Lando and Indeedee. Interesting. Given that this is a Miraidon team, it might be ideal to Terra the Volcanion. We can taunt the Indeedee, stop Trick Room, and we can protect to see what Lando wants to do. Do they want U-turn? Do they want to... Okay, so Flutter's faster than Lando. Are they gonna Earthquake? Rock Slide. Okay. That chunks Flutter Mane. That's too close. So, an Icy Wind, Steam Eruption here. They cannot follow me. Speed lower. Speed lower. Steam Eruption. Let's go. Psychic. Okay, they split their damage. That's fine. They split their damage. So, what is Miraidon more inclined to do here? I feel like... Do we really need our Terra on Volcanion? What we can do, we can Icy Wind or we can Moonblast the Miraidon. Moonblast. We can ground Terra and Eruption the Indeedee here. Split our damage. Ideally, we want to chip everybody, and what I'm thinking the end game is to just P-Blades sweep. What did you go for? Ooh! They gleamed, so we tear it away from the resistance. Their life orb. Hold on. That's really good news for me. We get the burn. Sidekick. Alright. 2 for 1. Indeedee shakes off the taunt, So we do want to get rid of it this turn. Who's their last mon? Okay. So they could fake out Trick Room, right? That's what they want. Fake out Trick Room. We can P-Blades. We can Hydro Steam. If they fake out Groudon, we can still Hydro Steam and DD. And if they fake out Walking Wake, we can hit both of them with P-Blades. Attacked. That's... Huh. Interesting choice. Even if Trick Room goes up, I think it's okay. Yeah. They're in trouble now. Two v one. Let's P-Blade. Hydro Steam. Yeah, GG's. We are going up against Podrigo. They are running the Terrapagos with a Trick Room core in DD, Lunala, and Ursaluna, Hisui, with support from Grimmsnarl and Flutter Mane. They will very likely want to Trick Room here. I think Flutter for Taunt, Snarl. Do I want to do that? We can start snarling away. They do have Wide Guard on deck. I feel like Snarl is very strong. We can go like this. I feel like this is strong. Unfortunately, Ursaluna does check Volcanion here. I forgot the Terra Ground, okay. We don't want Raging Bolt. Yeah, we'll go with these. Double Fairy and Ground. Not welcoming for Bolt here. Lunala and Diddy. Now I kind of wish I let Flutter for Taunt, but that's okay. Do we call Wide Guard? They're very likely to go Trick Room here, but which one? So, we can Snarl and P-Blade, but if they go... If they go Wide Guard, what then? Or should I just high horsepower here? Let's just do that. High horsepower, break the shield. Snarl, yeah, there's a Snarl. So we don't get to Snarl, but we will break the shield at least. We broke the shield. Wait, hang on. What happened here? Do we Snarl again? I'm not Draco Meteoring because of... Yeah, I'm not Draco Meteoring. Should we double up here? I think so. I went with my gut, doubling the Lunala. Okay, that's some damage. I don't think we kill. Yeah, that Citrus saved it. Hold up, but no Trick Room. Wake did go down. Unfortunate because Snarl was useful, but no Trick Room. We want to Psychic Noise the turtle, right, to prevent healing. And we want to avoid Terra in here. So let's Psychic Noise the turtle. And I want to Heat Crash so that I don't miss. Alright, let's go. They withdrew the Lunala. The bear. Okay, they're calm-minding, but they don't have speed control. We should be faster than the bear with Groudon, which we are. There you go. Do not heal. I'm not going to risk swapping Volcanion in. We can Foul Play and P-Blades. No Terra, because I don't want the turtle to hit me with double power. The shield is broken. And no healing. Come on. Yeah, we don't need the sun right now, that's fine. I haven't faced a Terrapagos in a long time. We connect with P-Blades. Oh. Please let us outspeed with Farigirag. That's too much. Come on. Go first, Farigirag. Yes. No bear. Unfortunately, that was a half shot. Okay. They're powering up my Psychic Noise. We can Hyper Voice and P-Blades here. Keep it simple. Oh, Groudon is gonna go down here. Groudon is gonna go down. Groudon is gonna go down. That's too much damage. That was too much damage. Unfortunately, I don't think Volcanion can pull it off by itself here. We can haze. But like, yeah. They're faster too. Yeah, GG's. They did not set Trick Room, which was kind of weird, odd, but very well played. They outplayed us there. There's no other thing to say there. Once again, thanks to my friend Derek, aka Engine, from the VGC Rocket Hideout group, for letting me borrow his team. I hope I did it justice. I know that you will probably pilot it way better than I did. It is truly one of my first times using Volcanion. I wasn't sure how much damage it was gonna do, where maybe I should have left it behind instead of bringing it. I know that it was my mission to bring it every single time. But you have some really nice techs. Flutter Mane is MVP. Farigirag, played a huge role in this matchup. I do kind of wish I had the option to Trick Room. There were a couple situations where, I had to bite my tongue because if I had Trick Room, then I could have kind of taken advantage instead of, just playing defensively. Overall, from my experience, I didn't get to bring Raging Bolt at all, but we also didn't face a lot of, we actually didn't face any Kyogres or, Urshifu Waters or whatnot. So, didn't get to see Raging Bolt, unfortunately, but the other members did show off, and they showed off why they're there. Like I said, Flutter, amazing. Farigirag, amazing. Groudon, amazing, connecting the P-Blades. And then Walking Wake, when it showed up, it did its work. Volcanion, I do love the Haze option. I know it would come in handy in a lot of situations. So I love that tech. Once again, thanks for sharing the rental, Derek. Thank you for watching ChaosVGC. We'll see you guys on the next episode.